Listen, if you were watching the programme a couple of weeks back, you'd have seen our report on how former Premier League goalkeeper David James is backing a new campaign to save grassroots football clubs.
The former England #1 is calling for amateur clubs to be given urgent financial support to help them get through the pandemic. And it's not just football clubs that are struggling.
Yes, other sports are also facing a fight for survival. There's fears that community facilities could be lost forever as well, as Kevin Ashford reports.
They're back playing at St Ives Rugby Club in Cambridgeshire. The pandemic and lockdown has had a huge effect, including a financial one.
We've been impacted this summer. We've missed out on a lot of occasions that we would hold, end of season dues, May balls, etc. So we're just watching the pennies really. It's great that the kids can now come back up, we can get training back up and running. It is a financial input to the club, but more importantly it's the social element of it as well. The kids are getting out and having fun, enjoying themselves.
Across the country, there are signs that the lockdown is going to have a long-lasting effect on grassroots sport. For example, there are some 38,000 football teams at this level, and according to a survey carried out for an energy-saving campaign, since lockdown, those clubs' incomes have dropped on average by almost a half. In the worst cases, the fall in income was catastrophic. The result is that 10% of grassroots football clubs don't expect to survive the next 12 months. Finance isn't the only issue. The grass pitches here are in good condition, but the governing body for groundsmen and women says that's not the case for many community pitches around the country. Lockdown ruled out maintenance, and that exacerbated a pre-pandemic shortage of volunteers to look after them.
The future might be that there are less viable pitches, that the children are not able to enjoy the sport. With the rise of women's sport, more pitches is more important now than it probably ever has been. And it will just increase and get worse and worse. And unfortunately, it will be our children and our communities that will suffer.
So COVID restrictions, financial pressures and a need for more helpers means it's going to be a tough few months for many of the clubs at the heart of our communities. Kevin Ashford, ITV News.